this game had a shame meter, it'd be full right now.
I need you to listen closely. I've time-traveled from the future to bring you a dire warning about...
Oh, God, here he goes again. He's not here 10 seconds before he starts boring us with his dire warning from the future crap.
The survival of Earth entirely depends on... Now, here's the critical part.
It's so boring.
Damn it, Wade!
Listen, here's the thing. A, how do you explain Deadpool? 2, how do you follow Deadpool? Especially a suicide. And D, how do you not like this? Seriously, when I saw the first bad review of this game, I thought it was too many bad reviews of this game. Oh, well, the gameplay is repetitive. Oh, so now we're gonna act like 90% of video games aren't repetitive? What kind of fantasy land do you live in? Because I'd like to be there too. Maybe we can get a timeshare in these magical worlds where people only review groundbreaking original games. So when they play a licensed game, they lose their goddamn minds. Listen, I review this stuff all the time. I got news for you. They're all repetitive beat-em-ups. Hey, maybe we could just crash at a hostel.
Yeah, no. I'm sticking with timeshare.
Let me tell you something about me. I have never read a single Deadpool comic. I've never seen the character in anything. And I mention this because if anyone tells you this is a game for Deadpool fans only, they're completely f***ing insane. I had no idea who Deadpool even was before this game. I wasn't a Deadpool fan. This game made me a fan. I mean, what's not to like about this?
Enjoying the show, freak?
So if you're like me, and you're some punk-ass noob, this is Deadpool. He's got the whole mercenary antihero thing going on, only he can heal himself and he jerks off a lot.
We're not gonna put our penis in that, are we?
Turns out he's also a bit of a sociopath and a complete f***ing nutcase. So when he gets the idea to star in his own video game, well, he does what any of us would do. He calls up Nolan North.
Yeah, well, f*** you, Nolan.
And he sets off to make one. And he blows the budget, like, within minutes.
Peter, my man, you see all that? Buttload of awesomeness.
Deadpool, you idiot! Do you know how much money all those explosions and tacky graphics just cost me? You can't just change whatever you want, whenever you want.
Yeah, that's great, Peter. Talk to my dick.
I haven't played a game that made me laugh more and laugh harder than Deadpool. Not in a really long time. And that's the thing. I mean, yeah, the gameplay is nothing you haven't seen before, but Deadpool is just so hysterical and so entertaining, you want to keep playing. And the gameplay is at least good enough that you're more than happy to do so.
Looking good, babe. You been working out? Your pecs. I mean your breasts. Your chesties look unbelievable, if you catch my drift. I can help you get off that villain D-list if you...
Kill this pansy!
Okay, She-Man. We'll talk about your D-list pecs later.
So about that gameplay, Deadpool's gotten some flack for being a repetitive beat-em-up. Apparently, I missed the memo about the beat-em-ups that aren't repetitive. You can equip a melee weapon and a gun in any combination. So pistol and swords, machine gun and sais. There's a ton of weapons to purchase, which means there's always some ridiculous new combination to mess with, each with their own strengths and weaknesses and...
Okay, we get it. Buttons do stuff. Let's move on.
What's interesting about Deadpool is that it's also a shooter. So, you know, you're slicing up enemies, someone starts shooting at you from a distance, you can pull out the gun, do some third-person shooting. So the game's combat is actually like a 2-for-1 deal. You add the teleporting mechanic and the unlockable weapons and upgrades. I don't know. I didn't think it was nearly as repetitive as some claim. In fact, combat-wise, I had as much fun with this as the Arkham games, only there's more jerking off.
Lo behold,
#1 fangirl is hot!
You know, it's worth mentioning just how good the voice acting is. Nolan North seems to have had as much fun voicing Deadpool as I had playing it, and the music's solid too. Look, I'm not here to tell you this is some gameplay masterpiece, alright? It's not. It's largely the same beat-em-up people have been making for years, albeit a well-done version of it. It's not an inventive game, but it is a good one. It just oozes style, and the gameplay is certainly good enough to be worth the trouble. I mean, I laughed out loud playing this. You know, hashtag LOL, only for reals, LOL. Hashtag on several occasions. I never got bored with this game. even if its mechanics suggested that I should, even if other reviewers said I would. So maybe he's not perfect, but Deadpool is definitely Deadpool.
Wait, what are you doing? No, don't touch that!
I don't know about you, but...
It's a music.
God, father!